Hello, dear ship owner. It's 19th of August 2020, and it's a video about local crewing and how we have to be responsible. This is corporate social responsibility, and now this coronavirus has taught us that we have to be responsible. We don't know where this virus came from, but we know where we are going. What is the destiny of our ships is that we will have to have local crewing. I mentioned in many videos before, now we have to adjust our tie, our circumstances, the length of contracts, nationalities, so that whatever we had previous of policy of European top and say Filipino or Asian ratings, and these policies now have been gone, and we have to adapt to changes which are local occurring now. This situation will make us really adapt to, if we had the short-term contracts, now we must have minimum, say, 2 months contract for ratings and officers, perhaps because these PCR tests, which have to be done responsibly for the health of our seafarers before they travel, before they join the ship, and this is very important. Therefore, if we do this, I believe that the seafarers are going to be responsible like always have been, and will understand that having a one-week contract or 2 weeks contract perhaps is not feasible, because we, the crew management companies, are being contacted nowadays and growing very much indeed. But now we have to make miracles. We have to find local crew for local ships, making the reliefs now, today, and we are having a lot of constraints that are limiting our actions, and the risk factor of the health, it is there and growing exponentially. So what we have to do, we have to please ship owner adapt to local crew. I mentioned before that for fleets of say 20 ships now, we are able to go on the 2% agency fee. Disruption, yes, there you have it, with all the suppliers, two, transparency, and one bank account per ship or per ship owner, so can be audited and verified anytime. Yes, this is the situation, and then also we have to look at, if we don't have enough scales, perhaps we can go down to a 5, not a 2. And this is feasible too, because normally if we start growing with a ship owner, and the ship owner has to adapt the length of the contracts or whatever nationality is on board, do the tests, do the flights, do the logistics of the crew, then it is very obvious that we cannot just go for 2 ships or 1 ship under 2%, because then we are losing money, and we are not here to lose money. We are here to work. We are continuously today, 19th of August, working. We will continue working for you, ship owner, and expressing our concern that we have to disrupt and adapt very fast to these changes. If your ships are in, for example, America, now we have offices in America, we can supply Americans. Now it's not going to be easy. We need plan. We need you please to contact us and to find out how we can make this, because we have the experience, whether if it is offshore, a tanker, chemical, container, ro-ro, fast ferry, you name it, type of ship, drill, and if it is in Europe, same situation. If it is in Asia, same situation. If it is in Australia and New Zealand, same situation. If it is whatever our seas provide us, the work that you provide to humanity, dear ship owner, then we must adapt, and survive. We can do that. The cost is not growing, but we have to adapt the length of the contracts and nationalities very fast, and make a roster of the crew, so that the risk of know-how, the best workers, we retain them, and we have huge availability of seafarers that are excellent throughout the seas, and I thank them very much for the great job they're doing with no complaints, and that we must adapt to this local situation to stop the risk of not increasing the length of the contracts, and so that we must be respectful to the length of the contracts of seafarer, and therefore we have to go local and look very careful the type of ship, the flag, and trade, and so and so. And then please think very closely about this and have a very brief meeting and adapt. This is the situation. The virus, it is going to teach us a little thing about this, that perhaps whatever we had planned before, it's not working, and whatever ship owner had multinational cruise was working, and I thank them too very much because they are also working at other nationalities that before they did not think of. But perhaps some countries have done better the homework in the coronavirus than others, and they deserve the right to have their seafarers joining ships because it is like this. Thank you very much indeed, dear ship owner. Looking forward to having your quote. Bye.